Hi there, students. To indent, and maybe a noun, an indentation. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to start with an indentation. This is a deformation in the surface of something. Yeah, it's not flat. So yeah, let me go to the word to dent. Yeah, if you hit a post with your car, you're going to dent the bodywork. There's going to be a slight deformation of it. Okay, so to indent, to move away from the edge of something. So, for example, this is common in printing and publishing. Yeah, when you make a margin, you should indent away from the edge. So the paragraph should be indented about an inch from the edge of the paper. Okay, so to indent, to move across from away from the edge. And then we have another completely different meaning in business, to make an official request for goods. So I indented the procurement department for a new computer. Okay, it's to give an official request, to ask for something. Yeah, I think this is business. It's rather formal and maybe a bit old-fashioned, but just like to request, to make an official request. Yeah, okay. So to an indent, to make a space on the edge or the surface of something. Yeah. Let me go to the origin of this, because it's quite interesting. In the old days, to indent, you take a contract or something, a treaty, and it would be cut backwards and forwards across. So you've got a zigzag line the whole way through, and then you give half of it to each of the two people. And like that, they can each prove that they have an original part of the original copy. Yeah. Let's see, to indent, maybe if you want to make a wax seal, you pour the hot wax onto the back of your letter and indent it with the seal. You push it in, so it makes an indentation, a piece that's not in line with the surface. So you've got the surface and then it's indented. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there were indentations in the surface of the ball. If you look at a golf ball, it's got indentations or dimples the whole way round it, and that would be, those would be indentations. It's indented, yeah? But I really like this meaning of to make an official request for something, to indent for something, to make a request for something. So an official requisition to for your company to get or provide you with or purchase something, yeah. And then this, to indent, to stamp something. So, for example, a piece of leather, you can indent designs into the leather. You can stamp them into the leather. And then for your paragraph, you indent the paragraph or the margin away from the edge of something. Yeah. Also, you can indent the edge of a piece of paper. You can cut it so that it's got a zigzag pattern, going back to that origin with contracts. Okay, so to indent. Yeah, when you indent a line of writing, you start it further away from the edge. So when you start a paragraph, the first word should be indented further away than the rest of the writing. Yeah. Okay, so to make a margin, to indent, to cut or tear a document, yeah, so that the two bits can be matched to confirm its authenticity. Yeah, to place an order for foreign goods, very often through an agent. Yeah, the ship sent indented for a new anchor when it arrived at the port of the Canary Islands, for example. Yeah. Okay. So to indent, to make a to push the surface in, so to indent. Yeah. He used a hammer to indent a small recess in the surface. Okay. And this is the idea of to indent. Formality. Indentation. I think the word indentation, I would probably give a 6 in formality, meaning these little bits going inside of something, that the surface isn't flat. I'd give it I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. Yeah, maybe the edge of the leaf is indented, or the coast has indentations. And I think in this meaning 6 in formality, use it anywhere. I think to indent a paragraph, I'd probably give it 7.5 or 8 in formality. To indent for further supplies, formal, 7, something like that in formality. And then as to origin, I said, well, it comes from this word dent. So, yeah, I dented the bumper of my car. And to indent comes from indent. Yeah, it's pushed in. And dent comes from an Old English word dint, meaning a blow or a hit or a mark, which comes from Proto-Germanic duntis, meaning a blow. And this is clearly linked to an Old Norse word, dinter, meaning dint. Okay, so to indent. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Indentation. Indent. To indent for something.